Number 1 Martello Terrace was the second home that Joyce lived in. The family moved out to the Wicklow coast from Rathmines when he was 3. It was one of the most salubrious addresses that the family would hold, so close to the sea that the tide occasionally rose to the level of the front door. It was also one of the houses in which the family would stay longest, although Joyce spent much of this period away from home, boarding at Clongowes College in Kildare. However, Bray makes an appearance in various of Joyce's works. In the opening section of Ulysses, Stephen stands on the roof of the Martello Tower, looking towards the blunt cape of Bray Head that lay on the water like the snout of a sleeping whale. You can't actually see Bray Head from Sandycove, but the geographic marker is an important part of the topography of Joyce's work. Later, in the Penelope section, Molly Bloom recalls a nearly fatal boating expedition off the choppy Bray coast. The old boat, she says, was crookeding about and the tide all swamping and floods in through the bottom. It's a mercy we weren't all drowned. Meanwhile, the famous Christmas dinner scene in the first chapter of Joyce's autobiographical novel, Portrait of the Artist as a Young Man, is thought to be inspired by Joyce's time in this house. A great fire, banked high and red, flamed in the grate, and under the ivy-twined branches of the chandelier the Christmas table was spread. They'd come home a little late, and still dinner was not ready. But it would be ready in a jiffy, his mother had said. All were waiting. Uncle Charles, who sat far away in the shadow of the window, Dante and Mr. Casey, who sat in the easy chairs at either side of the hearth, Stephen, seated on a chair between them, his feet resting on the toasted boss. Mr. Casey tapped the gland of his neck and smiled at Stephen with sleepy eyes, and Mr. Dedalus said to him, "Well, now that's all right. Oh, we had a good walk, hadn't we? We got a good breath of ozone round the head today." The sumptuous Christmas dinner scene evokes the grandeur of life on Martello Terrace, throwing into sharp relief the ignominy to come as the family moved from the coast into town. By the time they moved to Blackrock in 1892, that grandeur was already slipping away.